Lacrosse is one of the most athletically balanced sports in the world. You need to have the endurance of a soccer player, the strength of a football player, and the speed of a track star. No other sport has such a balance of athleticism, and I think the player that characterizes it the most is Jack Rowlett. At 6'1", 195, he's not the biggest guy in the field, but when he gets a one-on-one matchup, it sure feels like it with his superior strength. In 2022, he was named the fastest player in the PLL after winning the speed competition. In 2023, he played for Team USA at close defense and LSM, and had some crucial ground balls to seal the game against Canada in the championship. Along with that, this season in the PLL, he's only been scored on once in a one-on-one matchup and was selected as an all-star. His play style is extremely fundamental with upright posture and a low sitting position in a matchup. Couple all this with his precise and hard stick checks, you have one of the most deadly pulls in the league that I believe will be a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. Since we're talking about Rowlett's athleticism, I want to start with a clip that showcases his ridiculous speed. Rowlett comes in trailing by a full stick length and is able to turn on the jets and close the gap to the sideline. Other than the pure speed, the most athletic part of this clip is his ability to change speed and throw a takeaway check. To go from a full sprint to throwing a check in the opposite direction is ridiculous. This next clip is a great example of Jack Rowlett's strength and posture. Watch how Rowlett at first is shading the alley, trying to get Teat to decrease his angle. Since Teat is adamant on taking the top side, Rowlett takes it in his own hands and seals the top side and forces him not just to roll back, but pushes him up the field so much he's not even a threat anymore. The two important things to note is how Rowlett uses his stick to contain the top side by wrapping it around Teat, and his extremely upright posture allows him to stay balanced and deliver a powerful push. You'll almost never see Rowlett lunge forward on his man. I think he's one of the best defensive stances in the league. Aside from his speed and strength, Rowlett's also known for his stick checks. As soon as Costabile takes one arm off his stick and wings it out, Rowlett goes for the can opener check. The trick with these is using your matchup's arm that's off the stick as a support for your own stick. It's almost like a one-hand poke check, but you want to press down on their arm so your stick pops up. It's a great check because you're not going to lose your positioning when you throw it. The only thing that can go wrong is if you miss it and you can't recover your stick fast enough. So next time you see your man wing out his arm, try and use it for your advantage and throw a can opener. Here's a showcase of Rowlett's strength. His man has him hung up above the crease, so Rowlett has to wait until he picks a side. Once his man does pick a side, the issue is that he has way more speed coming down than Rowlett does. Rowlett now has to close him off from getting an angle while all having a huge disadvantage in terms of power because his man is moving at a faster speed. Nevertheless, Rowlett is able to absorb the contact by sitting down and keeping an upright posture. Rowlett's superior athleticism allowed to win the battle with the goal line extended and deny the angle for a shot. Rowlett is so good because he has this level of strength, but is also the fastest player in the league. An underrated aspect of Rowlett's game is ground balls. We got to see Rowlett play some LSM against Team Canada, and he picked up some crucial ground balls off the wings to seal the win for US. The thing I notice when I see this ground ball from Rowlett is how efficient his pickup is and how efficient he exits out. As soon as the ball pops out of Baptiste's stick on the face-off, Rowlett scoops it in one motion and finds a lane to exit out. Being able to pick up a ground ball and get through traffic with your stick in a low position is crucial. A lot of guys have to scoop through and up, leaving their stick in a vulnerable position. This next ground ball is impressive because of how patient he is and how he can grab it off the bounce. Watch how Rowlett lurks on the outside, waiting for his man to pop out or to go for a check. In this case, he's able to throw some checks while his man is still picking up the ground ball and gets it out. What's important here is how Rowlett can grab the ball out of the air and doesn't have to wait for it to hit the ground again. This is the hand-eye coordination great players have. Here Rowlett is faced with an upfield pick on an alley dodge. What he does well is making contact before the pick. He sees the pick before the dodge starts and moves into a backpedal. As he nears the pick, he throws a poke check, forcing his man to choose a direction to dodge. Now that Rowlett knows where his man is going, he recovers his stick and gets under the pick with speed. An underrated skill the best defenders have is being able to win a matchup when they put themselves in a bad or awkward position. Here Rowlett doesn't see the pick until he almost hits it on the alley dodge. He's able to react and get over it, but this leaves him a few steps behind. Still, he's able to get his stick out in front and make the dodger not realize how much space he has created, causing him to roll back. On top of all of that, Rowlett dislodges the ball on the rollback with a simple but well-placed check. Rowlett has a long career ahead of him, and I can't wait to see what he does with it in the coming years. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.